Oh my gosh, you guys, I am niacin flushing. I don't know, it's not quite bright enough in here to fully see it, but I'll move into a brighter light. Um, but yeah, I've been kind of going through this niacin journey, trying to heal my body from taking Accutane, which is a fat-soluble toxin. I think it must stay in your fat cells for a really long time, or right underneath your skin, keeping it dry, and just, I don't know, I feel really good after I do the niacin flush. Man, I took a lot this time. I took 2,225 milligrams. I think that also a lot of people in general just have fat-soluble toxins, so probably be good for everybody to flush once in a while. I worked my way up to that starting at 250, and it's weird, like, when you work your way up, like, you like, don't flush as much, kinda, like, if you work your way up slowly, you won't flush really hard. And Dr. Yu is a proponent of this. He has videos on YouTube. And he was saying that it doesn't really matter, like, he said not to, like, worry about the flush as much, that it's still doing its job. But I like the flush. I feel more benefit from doing the flush, like when I flush really hard. I feel a benefit from that because I think it must do something with the blood flow and bringing the toxins to the surface. Been experimenting a little bit with this helichrysum. I like to sort of take advantage of the flush and the blood flow, and put antioxidants there, and I guess that one's a fat-soluble antibacterial, whatnot. Flushing really super hard, kind of feel better afterwards. My skin like feels healthier afterwards, and when I take these high amounts, it makes my skin feel good afterwards, and it's really hard to make my skin feel good because I'm always dry all the time. But the scratching, like, is weird just in public. Like, if you're in public, I don't know, the scratching feels really good, for some reason. So I know one guy has like a card, and he like, so I've done that actually too, and I might take a shower, to kind of sweat a little bit, but so yeah, basically the niacin flush, there's no issue with it. It just blows open your capillaries, so it kind of feels oddly pleasurable and painful at the same time. It's a interesting and unique experience, but I didn't feel it when I was working my way up on the dosage. So I took a break yesterday, and then I took a high dose today. So I want to get more of the flush, and because like I just feel like I know that it's working when that happens. Yeah, and I've probably even flushed harder than this before. But it's a good one, for sure. You feel kind of better mentally afterwards, and like when I take the higher amount, I flush all over the body versus just like the neck and the face, is where I usually flush the most. But yeah, I wanted to share a little bit about that, and like with the niacin, like I said, it detoxes the fat cells because it, like, I don't know, I guess Dr. Yu, this is all according to him and some other things on Wikipedia, but it like blows up, or it like opens up the fat cells in some way, and then the blood flow like kind of brings them to the skin, and then I guess you want to pump the lymph and sort of like sweat and like just, I think in general, and this sort of is true with probably even the earth, because the earth is a mirror of the human body. It's good to just at least like move the toxins around or at least switch things up versus like, I don't know, if you keep like